say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, the Titans taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bruins about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Titans offense will go to work first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So UCLA's offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Quick completion on the out route. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
Rides to back and leaves it. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Hout. Finds his big tight end. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hauls it in. Made a defender miss. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bruins. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And a sack all the way back at the 5. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. To the air, it's Beebe. Looking down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, UCLA! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now this offense is back on the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Titans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The Titans will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Off the play fake on first down. On target to the left. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Really nice looking throw there. And traditionally, the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the passing game. And if this team is going to win a conference championship, they need this guy to play at his A-plus level week in and week out.
And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Howell. They go to the wide receiver screen. That last completion has him set up, second and short. Wants to go up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. The Bruins are facing third and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Flores. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Quarterback's got the first. And he slides down and gets just enough to move those chains. The Bruins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Off play action on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right on the money. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Hawaii. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smallwood. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Smallwood. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, going to the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bruins!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
And the Titans will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Spins away from the defender. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fires to the big fella. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Finds his man. It's Flores. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on the move.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
And the Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA!
Well, this offense offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Beebe. With the catch, it's Smallwood. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost the fire on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Gets rid of it. And they can't make the play on third down. The Titans will punt it away on fourth down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Gives it to the back on the draw. He breaks a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. He'll run it again. Gets it past the marker. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
For the offense.
Back to throw, it's Houck. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. That's caught. It's Flores. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red
He'll pull it on the read. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And the Bruins trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Motion from the wideout. Slams it ahead. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch.
To the air, it's Bailey.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Back to pass on second down. He's got his man. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
By the receiver.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for
Looking downfield on first down. Complete in the middle. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Complete downfield. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And that's a first down.
To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. They're setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.